Brady, but you can't forget about Keith Johnson, the Dubuque, Iowa native for Clarke, averaging 17 points per game. He was first team all-conference. And over on the William Penn side, you know about Blaylock, Newman as well, both first-team players. Blaylock, 11 double-doubles on the season.
A lot of stars in this ball game tonight, Michael, that's for sure. They dot all across the Hart teams, and they feature the best here. And there is Coach John Henry in his 19th season. He's been the Conference Coach of the Year 3 times in both the MCC, where he was there, the Coach of the Year twice. And then in the Hart, he was the Coach of the Year in 2017. He has over 400 wins now in his career. And Jim Blaine, in his 6th season at Clarke. And there's Coach Blaine. He is the current Hart Coach of the Year. And the most wins in school history this season with 24. They're 24-8, 16-6 in conference play. They got by Peru State 84-79 in overtime, trailing much of that game before pulling it out in overtime. They had a big shot at the end of regulation, hit there by Lastly. In fact, they have played, of their last 6 games, 4 of them have been overtime. And they're 3-1 in those games. So here we go, Clarke and William Penn, right to work and right scoring. William Penn.
Right out the gate from the tip, good backdoor play to get Penn on the board early.
Up top, this is Jordan Lake, their fine point guard for Clarke. He's had an outstanding season, the sophomore. And Lake working over that defense of William Penn. Here's the shot from outside by Meyer, missing, and the rebound taken away by the leading rebounder in the conference, Kevion Blaylock. Yeah, and quickly, here come the Statesmen.
The Statesman's going to look to run Blaylock, like you said, leading rebounder. What a pass up top. Missed the alley-oop, but good offensive rebound.
Oh, my goodness. With a jackhammer goes Blaylock. And a good look from Gehring that time.
Yeah, good job by Gehring. Keep the ball alive and finding Blaylock underneath for the easy two-hand slam.
Both these teams already made the national tournament in Kansas City, so they look forward to that. William Penn, the number 5 team in the country. Clarke at number 22. Inside, a great look, tied up down there, and a foul on William Penn. They got the ball to Josh Meyer, 6'8" junior from South Wayne, Wisconsin. Let's go back to the dunk by Blaylock.
Well, William Penn looking to get out early. Good job by Gehring finding Blaylock underneath, and his athleticism is on display early with a nice two-hand finish.
Yeah, the 6'6", 200 junior from Houston, Texas. And at the free throw line, Meyer with his first free throw tonight, 68% on the season. Went to Black Hawk High School there in South Wayne, Wisconsin. And 1 of 2 from the line. William Penn up by 3. And all the way to the goal goes the conference player of the year, Dexter Hood.
Yeah, just too easy for a Hood. His first step is so quick. You have to be in help side when he has the basketball if you're the Pride from Clarke.
Lake getting all the way to the bucket, gets his own, back out high to Lastly for 3. Darius Lastly, and this team can really shoot at almost 40% from the 3 line.
Well, that's the shot you take off of a miss, an offensive rebound. The 3 is going to be open. Good job by Lastly stepping in and knocking that one.
And there's another guy that can shoot the 3. Kamari Newman, first team all-conference.
Just a nice left-hand stroke. No hesitation, stepping in and knocking down that 3.
That's his 108th 3 make of the season. That's getting up into your territory, Michael, from your days at UMKC. That is 3rd in the country. Tipped up, Lastly, no. He's got a good bounce off the floor. Got right back up there, but couldn't get the finish. Here comes Blaylock the other way. Dumps it inside to Gehring. Gehring at 6'10".
Oh, nice rebound.
And putting it back goes Newman.
You see already the athleticism from William Penn as they operate on the offensive glass. That's their 3rd offensive rebound so far in this first half.
And that one whiffed from outside. Keith Johnson, who's an outstanding 3-point shooter in his own right. In 2017, they did it right here on this floor. In 2016, they did it at Mid-America Nazarene. So they won that one on the road in their first year in the conference. Clarke playing in the title game for the first time. There goes Gehring, backing the defense down, and the rebound taken away by Nick Marshall.
And I thought Gehring had the right-hand hook shot, went back to his strong hand, just unable to finish, but has the size advantage down low. You can see that already.
Johnson off to Marshall. As we said, all of these guys can drill it from outside at almost 40%, fifth in the nation from the three line as a team. William Penn, aggressive defense up in their face. Here's Marshall down low, finding Lastly from outside. Little too strong right at the end of the shot clock. And here comes Q Cager the other way. And firing this one out of bounds.
And Hood was fortunate that last time down the floor as Lastly had an open look. Kind of lost sight of the shooter. You got to make sure you know where he is at all times.
Cager getting the start the last couple of games. He had 9 assists in round 1 of this tournament against Evangel. They have another guy, Chance Crusoe, who will check in there. Oh, he's a great assist guy. There's the block by Gehring, and he starts the break quickly and running the floor. There goes William Penn on the layup. That is Dexter Hood.
Bucket.
Talking about Coach Blaine. And here is Hood with the three-point play.
Well, I love this gym up here at William Penn. Just a small, intimate setting. And you have to love it, especially when you get to play at home. You know, all the angles, all the areas where the light hits it just right. Nice, strong move.
Great move in there by Josh Meyer for his third point of the ball game. On the lob, out of bounds, and back over to Clarke. They were trying to get Gehring in transition. In Wisconsin high school history to win a state championship. Only 75 students. And that one goes for Josh Meyer.
Well, good job. It's second time down the floor. Meyer taking it right to the chest of Gehring. And I thought Gehring may have been straight up and down, but gets caught for the foul. And got to make sure you keep the big man out of foul trouble if you're William Penn.
And Meyer with the three-point play. And he has 6 early points in this one, averaging just over 9 a game on the season. So Clarke right back in there. And that one blocked by Meyer.
Okay.
18th block on the season. Lastly from outside, just short on that one. And rebound taken away by Blaylock.
Whenever he gets an open look, man, it might go down. But on the break, the miss. Who's that? Blaylock.
Lastly, off the dribble, wrap around, and it's laid in there by Meyer.
Dropping dimes.
Oh, you got to put the right English on that one to get it around 2 guys that time.
That is a tough pass.
Well, Lastly averages about 4 assists a game on the season, showing you why right there. And Clarke back to within 3. From outside, Hood. Rebound taken away by Lastly. And there he goes again. The scoop shot, no, but Meyer on the putback. And Clarke is right back to within 1.
Yeah, what a game so far by Meyer, and another turnover on the play. And here comes Lastly for Clarke.
Marshall up top, swinging it over to Lake. Clarke just kept right after it after the early lead there by William Penn, and Meyer down the lane. And a foul as he takes it in.
Well, we've seen the momentum shift for Clarke after being down early, battling way back into it and down by 1. But let's go back to the pass by Lastly for Clarke. Watch this wraparound pass right here with a little bit of English on it over to Meyer for the nice reverse layup. Lastly not only getting it done from outside, but dropping dimes as well.
Here's Johnson. And into the ballgame now, Dylan Curry, 32 for Clarke. Marshall back to Curry. He's another guy that can shoot it from outside. And on the way to the rim, tipped up no by Curry, who was point blank at the rim, just couldn't put it back. Blaylock goes inside to Daly and back outside to Newman. Daly trying to grab the rebound and goes down hard. And that foul is going to be called. So we hope Eddie Daly's okay. They take him to the locker room, and William Penn has the basketball. Newman thought about it, steps inside, and deals it off to Gary.
Nice job. Good job by Newman, using the pump fake to get the defender in the air, and then dropping it off for the easy dish to Gary.
Back out to a three-point lead now with that bucket by William Penn. Here's Marshall. Now it's Johnson, and back to Marshall. Shot clock now at 6 with Lastly. Tries to dump a pass inside and just throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, got caught in the air in between whether to shoot or pass, and good ball pressure from William Penn.
There's Darius Lastly. He was chosen to play in the NAIA All-Star game in Kansas City during the tournament. He'll be on the East squad. That's quite an honor.
That is.
That's before the championship game on Tuesday night. I think the 24th maybe is the date on that national championship game. Of course, he'd like to play in the game instead of the All-Star game.
That's right. I was just thinking that. You want to play in the championship game. You want to just
It's just something nice to read right now, but Clarke wants to make that title game. Right now, they're trying to win the title game here in the Heart. Marshall, bounce pass inside, and they bring it back out to Johnson. A little strong on the three, but right there for the putback is Gabe Shields, who just checked in.
Yeah, Shields, right place, right time. Hard rebound right there. Came off in a nice spot.
Newman from outside. And a push in the back. Looked like it's going against Ahmad Pender of William Penn. Picks up the foul.
And the pace has really settled down for William Penn. Came out here early on fire, but Clarke has really been patient and poised and battled back and staying close, and only down by 1.
Lake up top. He's done a nice job at that point guard this season. Going backdoor cut. The overplay defense by the Statesman. Lake gets it back out to Shields as they swing it around. From outside, Johnson. Rebound taken away by Gehring. Whoa! Gehring taking it all the way in and got up real high on that one and passing it to himself.
Yeah.
Is Hood. That's one way to get it done.
Oh, my goodness. But Gehring, so athletic at 6'10". And there's a steal on the play.
That was Ahmad Pender taking the pill that time and going the other way and drew the foul. The other night, we told you about that overtime win that they had over Peru State at home. It was Lastly that hit the big bucket to tie the game and send it to overtime. He hit that one with about 15 seconds left. And then they won it in overtime, and here they are taking on the number 5 team in the country, William Penn. And the Statesman with it, leading by 3. Hood from outside. That's a 3.
Well, that's the play you want out of a timeout, and you want your best player and the best player in the conference to get an open look, and that time nailed it from the corner.
Up top is Marshall. Lastly, 7 on the shot clock. Now it's Shields going baseline. Back to Lastly. Open for 3. Oh, they got it done somehow.
Yeah,
right before the buzzer.
That's a good job by Lastly getting to the open spot on the floor, and Hood just lost sight of him for a moment. And here's Hood, step back 3, in and out.
And up high for the rebound goes Gehring. Right back at him.
Man, to be 6'10".
The transfer from Pepperdine.
And ladies and gentlemen, he is all of 6'10". He's not 6'8", 6'7", and he is 6'10" legit.
Lastly out high. 5-point lead for William Penn. Now it's Shields with the pump fake. Leaving it back. This is Curry. That's a 3.
Oh, my goodness. What a shot by Curry with a 6'10". Gehring closing out.
And don't let the big fella fool you at 6'8". He is 47% out there.
He can knock it down.
Dylan Curry. Now it's Hood. Piece of the lane.
Oh, nice dish.
And that was Crusoe that dumped it in there to Hood that time, and Hood is piling up the points.
Well, what nice floor vision from Crusoe, finding Hood on the backdoor play.
And Crusoe is just a freshman from St. Louis, went to Vashon High School.
Oh, wow. Vashon, home
on the follow-away. That's his little patented follow-away move there. Nick Marshall. And couldn't get it to go. William Penn up by 4.
Yeah, Hood's a scorer. He's always priming, looking for his shot inside the Gehring.
Look out, but missed the dunk. And the rebound taken away by Lake. Lake into the lane. Little strong on the shot. Hood the rebound. Wanted to turn that one right into a break, and Lake fouled him before he could get it done. There's Jordan Lake, honorable mention all conference, and there's the player of the year in the conference, also the newcomer of the year, Dexter Hood. Well, Coach Blaine has his team right in the game here on the road, and these two teams split earlier in the season. They won on each other's floor. So this will be the deciding game of the season. Who knows? Maybe they'll play again in the national tournament. The way things go sometimes.
Two really good teams. Very well coached, very well disciplined on both ends of the floor.
Here's Shields. And now going to the rim is Meyer, who's having an excellent first half with another bucket.
That's the old Vlade Divac move for all us older people out there. A former Laker faking the handoff. Let's take a look at it right here. You see him at the high post. This is a set play. Faking the handoff, but the nice wraparound. Never puts it back on the floor. The nice finger roll layup. And finish. He'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play, and he does.
Meyer now with 13 points in this one. His high on the season against Graceland, 20. And he's blocking out inside, but they took it away. Blaylock did. He's so good on the boards. He averages over 11 rebounds a game to the tournament, the national tournament, for the first time ever in school history. And this is their 35th season of men's basketball. And their 4th year in the heart. Blaylock at the free throw line. That is a rare miss. He is 86% from the line. And got the second. So a 2-point lead for William Penn.
Closer game than most people probably would have thought, but it's a championship game, so both teams are going to be playing with that attention to detail, trying to get this championship.
Rebound taken away by Blaylock. Blaylock is really hitting the boards tonight. He, along with Gehring, really controlling the boards for William Penn. All the way to the rim with that nice smooth step. Josh Watkins with his first 2 tonight. Normally he's the guy shooting the threes. That's only the 21st shot on the season that hasn't been a 3.
Yeah, the lane presents itself. Good job with the spin move and using the left for the finish.
This is Lake drawing the foul this time. That will go against William Penn. Was it Crusoe they got for the foul there? That's the 16th foul on William Penn. So we said Coach Blaine, coached for 20 years in Wisconsin. He had those 14 years at Benton High School, including that state championship. Here's Marshall around his world into the lane. Had it knocked away. It'll stay with Clarke.
Yeah, good quick hands that time from Newman. Knocking that loose. I thought it went off the leg of the Clarke player, but it did not. Over the top quick.
Yeah, nice little inbound play when they're not ready. Johnson couldn't get it to go, though. He hasn't scored yet tonight. Foul on Clarke, their 6th team foul. So next foul for each team sends the 1-and-1 situation. Shields checks back into the ball game for Clarke. William Penn up 4 with the basketball as we approach 6 minutes to play here in the first half. The Heart of America Athletics Conference Tournament Championship game. Blaylock in the lane. Gets it back out to Newman. Newman works his way in there. And lays it off to Blaylock.
Good pass by Newman. Taking his time. I thought I was going to get a 3-second call, but nice drop off to Newman for the bucket.
Lastly steps inside the three-point line. Can't get it to go. Meyer runs down the rebound and keeps it alive. And then Johnson throws it away. Thought he had Lastly inside. And on his way to the rim, Hood is fouled. And that'll be the 7th team foul. Looks like they've got Jordan Lake with the foul that time.
Well, good job down the floor. Take a look right here. Filling the lane, 3-on-2. And Hood is so strong, able to just create the contact, but not knock him off his mark as he knocks down a first free throw.
15 points now in the game for Hood. He's hit 37 twice this season. And he did one of those against Graceland when he was 11 of 13 from the free throw line. Now 16 points here in the first half for Dexter Hood. Nice pass from Lake inside to Meyer, but he traveled.
That was nice defense from Newman, avoiding the contact and then making him travel. William Penn doing a good job defensively now, kind of locking up these last 3 minutes as Clarke looked like they wanted to make a few runs. But nice answers by William Penn here at home.
Blaylock to the rim. And Ahmad Pender took it out of the air. He's got it again. Pender back at him and scoring.
Oh, wow. Just relentless effort on the boards. Pender undersized, but heart of a lion down there rebounding and putting it back.
And all of a sudden a 10-point lead. Shields on the pull-up, rebound, knocked out of bounds, and over to William Penn.
Well, both teams in the bonus here in this first half, and William Penn has been taking advantage of that. Haven't really seen them shoot a lot of outside shots. You can tell that Coach Henry telling his guys, let's get to the rim. Let's get easy buckets. If not, let's get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Dump it down low. Pender again and take it away. Meyer took it away on the block. Lastly, the other way now for Clarke. Lastly on the pull-up.
Nice
move. Smooth move by Darius Lastly.
So smooth. Cocoa butter smooth. Coming off the behind the back crossover in the lost art of the mid-range jump shot.
17 a game this season for Lastly. And tonight he has 8. Newman. Oh, little acrobatic move inside.
Oh,
Kamari Newman.
Newman with the pump fake and the push dribble that he covered about 20 feet off that one dribble.
Lastly, from the parking lot.
Goodness gracious.
11 now for Lastly. Hood, they rejected that one, and then Johnson pulls it away. Just when you think William Penn might be starting to pull away again, Lastly hits that big three-point shot. And then there's a foul. Aid Steinlogge and Jerry Hansen for Clarke University, giving us some notes and things like this to help prepare for the game. They do a great job at both schools. And also athletics director Kurt Long of Clarke University. Off the screen, here's Watkins. Another pull-up, and he's got another 2. So this is the guy who, it's like 90% of his shots come from the 3 line. He's got 2 inside the 3 line here in the first half.
Well, he's a player. He's doing and taking what the defense is giving him. Oh, nice strong move to the basket.
Yeah, late going strong, but there's Blaylock with that rebounding ability and starts the fast break.
Go.
There's Watkins. Can't get it down this time. And a foul on the rebound attempt there. It's going to go against Keith Johnson.
And we saw Watkins that last time run into his spot on the floor, unable to knock it down, but his teammates know when he's out there, it's a good chance he's going to knock it down.
Dexter Hood, 6'4", 205, the senior from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. $17 now for Hood. They still got a little bit of spring break here on campus.
Yeah.
The Penn zone, though, always active here at Penn Gymnasium. And Hood with 18 first-half points.
Yeah, he's filling up almost at his average per game here in this first half. But Clarke trying to hang around, down 11. Want to make sure they finish out this first half strong and not allow Penn to pull away even more.
Marshall finds Meyer, and he banks this one home.
I didn't hear him call
it's his
it.
night now.
Yeah, I didn't hear him call it, but we'll take it.
15 first-half points for Meyer. As we said, his high on the season is 20. Oh, Blaylock with the quick crossover. And if I was playing defense on him, I said, that's a carry.
He did hold up there a little long, but nice change of direction.
He got there quick. But you can't get the whole hand under the ball, Mike.
Yeah, that was something.
Very impressive, though.
Take a look at it right here. Kind of. Oh, yeah. That's the old school and one kind of move right there. Oh, man.
Well, it's kind of hard to play defense if they're going to let you do that.
It's impossible to play defense like that.
Well, we've had a guy pass it to himself here in the first half, too.
Yeah.
So
well, hey, they don't
think
call
you're
it.
Supposed to do that.
They don't call it. It never happens.
That's right.
Good
Blaylock
defense
is a
by
good
Hood.
one. Yes, sir. And right into the hands of Blaylock. Newman. Oh, high for the rebound goes Meyer. Meyer just having an outstanding first half. Lastly, off the dribble. Oh, now. What'd you call that on the smoothness?
That was cocoa butter smooth with a nice push off and banked it off the glass with the kiss.
Newman short, but it's on the deck. Nobody wanted the rebound except for Hood.
That's a championship game. The best player in the conference getting on the floor, but Clarke coming up with the loose ball.
Marshall tries the three. Meyer is there to keep it alive. He's got it. A lot of contact, it looked like, and one.
Wow.
Johnson scoops it up and scores it, draws the foul. Xavier Johnson.
Well, a nice 6-0 run for Clarke, and it's all about the hustle plays. Meyer trying to get in there, but Johnson with the nice scoop and score to pull Clarke opportunity now to come within 5, but he misses that free throw. But good job on his last 6-0 run by the Pride.
So Clarke down by 6 as we approach 1 minute to play here in the first half. Hood to the other side with that little hook shot.
He's just a scorer's scorer. He has that mentality, that mindset.
You would know.
Oh, I would know. You can see every opportunity he's probing, just like lastly. They're seeing, where can I get to a spot to get just a quick opening to try to get my shot off.
Oh, on the other side goes Johnson again, and he's got 4 quick points.
And Clarke doing a great job of weathering that storm, down by as many as 11 at the 2:55 mark. Now just down 6 with 45 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Off Blaylock into the hands of Lastly, and then he's fouled. So Lastly will go to the free throw line. Both teams, 9 fouls, 19 fouls. Kamari Newman picks up the foul that time. As I said, yeah, Michael, you would know, the all-time leading scorer at UMKC, about 2,500 points.
Yeah, you know a scorer when you see one. He just has the knack to put it in the basket.
Well, Coach Henry has had a few scorers. He's got a few of them on this one team this year. And here's the scorer right here, Darius Lastly, 6'2 senior, Tama, Iowa. Transfer from Ellsworth Community College. Outstanding free throw shooter at 83%.
Yeah, he's a bucket. Love the way he controls the tempo. Never gets sped up. Just looking for an opportunity to get to his spot on the floor and raise up.
15 now in the first half for Lastly. And look at this. Every once in a while, it seems like the game's going to get away in William Penn's favor here at home at Penn Gymnasium for the Statesmen. But Clarke, the pride, continues to hang. Blaylock from outside. Lastly, the rebound.
Well, opportunity to pull to within one right here as Clarke would probably settle for that last shot with 15 seconds to go. And right here, if I'm the defense, I'm pressuring up with him. I'm not letting him just probe because he's one of those players. Here comes a high pick and roll.
Oh, nice little step back.
Oh, man. That was
tipped up by Meyer as they try to keep it alive, and that's the end of the half, and you can tell Lastly frustrated. He thought he had put it. The game we did last night on the ladies' side, won by Central Methodist. William Penn and Central Methodist for the ladies will be going to Billings, Montana to play in the national championship. So the Heart will be well represented at the national tournaments. Backdoor cut, stolen away by Newman.
Well, good job by Newman playing the free safety position right there defensively as Lastly try to get that one in there. Open up with a turnover, not what you want if you're William Penn. I'm sorry, Clarke.
Cager has it stolen, got it back, up with the left hand, and at 5'10", gets it to go.
That was just a grown man shot right there. Getting inside, using his strength to power up over the bigs.
Well, Q Cager is a grown man. He'll be 24 later on this month. So you can do that in the NAIA now. Man. Blaylock will be 26 in July. You got some eligibility left, Mike? Yeah, from outside, that one goes. Lastly.
That was a big shot, big answer for Clarke. And their best player getting it done. Clarke doing a good job just staying around, staying within striking distance.
Oh, that one's blocked with his elbow by Meyer. Out of bounds off of Cager. And over to Clarke. They're within 3 after that hit by Lastly, who now has 15 points in this game. He along with Meyer, each have 15. Here's Meyer up top. Oh, there's a steal. And just out of bounds, or he had a race to the rim that time, Cager, and not too many folks are going to catch him.
Nah, good job of anticipating and playing that passing lane. Almost coming up with the near steal, but Clarke doing a good job overall tonight of taking care of the basketball against a really good defensive team in William Penn.
Very nice first move by Lastly. Couldn't quite finish it off, though. In transition, Hood, and he's fouled as he takes it in. That one's on Meyer.
And what you love about the Statesmen is they know their roles. They understand, hey, I'm a rebounder. I'm a defensive stopper. Hood's our scorer. Let's get him the ball in transition and watch him go.
It hit all 5 of his free throws until that one. 20 points on the night for the Heart Player of the Year and the Newcomer of the Year, Dexter Hood. So Hood gets the second, 21 tonight. That's what he scored in the semifinals against Mid-America Nazarene. He and Blaylock each had 21 in that game. Lastly, as he takes it in, draws the foul.
But what I love is Hood has picked up the assignment of Lastly, so the best player on either team guarding one another and saying, hey, I'm not going to let you beat us, and you're going to have to beat me.
And that foul was on Hood. Here's Marshall, who has 1 3 tonight. He'll take it in. He's really good at those fall-away jumpers in the mid-range. And he's got it up top now, but outstanding from the 3 line, 15th in the nation. Marshall is. There he goes to the rim that time and scores it.
That was a nice job over the outstretched arms of Gehring with the shot clock running down. The nice running floater to pull his team back to within 2.
Cager swinging around, a little extra pass, and then Blaylock. Back to Cager. tried to sneak one in there, and then it's Gehring up over the top. Foul on the floor on Clarke. I think it's Lake that got the foul. If it is, that's his third.
Gehring's just so long, and he's athletic, so he's not just 6'10" and long arms. He gets off the ground, and so not even allowing guys an opportunity to get close to the bucket.
Keith Johnson has 3 fouls in this game. We haven't really heard much from him tonight. He's an outstanding player for this Clarke team. Newman missed the shot. Rebound flying in there is Marshall. But Johnson's 0 for 7 in the game tonight, averaging almost 17 a game on the season. And there goes Meyer, but came up short.
Yeah, just short on that layup, had an easy bucket.
And then Gehring was going to ram that one home. And a foul there by Johnson. So Johnson picks up his first personal, make it his second foul. And to the line, Gehring. You wonder why he's trying to dunk it with his left hand all the time. There he is, Michael.
Southpaw.
Gets it to go from the free throw line, 59% on the season. Transfer from Pepperdine, 6'10", 220. He's a junior. 6 points now for Gehring. To go along with 10 rebounds for Gehring. There's Johnson, and it touched everything and goes for for Keith Johnson.
Yeah, got their nice, friendly bounce right there. And a big shot, and they're just chugging.
Oh, the cleanup by Gehring.
The cleanup man himself off the glass. The nice finish on the follow-up.
Here's Johnson. Oh, nice pass in there, and the layup goes. Johnson to Johnson. And Xavier finished it off. He has 6.
Well, Clarke is not going away, just chomping at the bit, staying close.
Cager shapes up the offense here for William Penn. They cannot shake Clarke loose. Cager from outside, rebound taken away by Lastly. And that's his 5th rebound of the game. Averaging about 7 rebounds a game on the season. Meyer, that's a 3!
Look at that.
And Clarke has 33-23 in rebounding, but Coach Blaine has seen this before out of his team, over 39% on the season. From that 3 line, they're doing it again tonight at 44. Gehring with the right hand that time.
Good job by Gehring, not settling for the jump shot, which was wide open, but took it strong and finished with his right to pull his team back to a 52 all tie.
That's a double-double tonight for Nathan Gehring. 10 points, 11 rebounds. Lastly, mixing them up off one leg.
What?
Are you kidding me?
The old Dirk Nowitzki right there. Oh, that was nice.
Well, take that one with you. 2-point lead for Clarke. Blaylock. That's a 3.
That was a big shot, much needed for the confidence of William Penn. Hasn't seen much go down as Clarke has went on their short run, but nice answer by Blaylock.
Marshall, little hezzy. And he draws the foul on Blaylock on the floor that time. Pride team will not go away in this outstanding season for them in their 35th season of men's basketball, 4th year in the Heart. They're going to the national tournament for the first time in their history, playing in the tournament title game for the first time, and performing very well for Coach Blaine in his 6th season here.
Well, they're playing phenomenal basketball after being
Marshall tried to go up underneath on the other side that time. Here goes Hood. Rebound taken away by Curry.
Yeah, a little bit out of control was Hood and not able to get off a good shot, and Clarke is looking to push the tempo right now.
Lastly, inside, got a nice pass. He's got 19 now.
Yeah, he is just in the right place at the right time for Clarke. And
was it Lake that got him the pass?
Yeah, it was Lake firing that one in there. Here's Blaylock from 3.
Oh, nice rebound off the deck. Taken there by Penn, and then a three.
Who's shy out here? Nobody. Blaylock missing the first one. But on a kick out, good offensive rebound. Steps right into it and knocks that one down.
Blaylock at 40%. He doesn't shoot that many threes on the season. Got that one to go. Marshall now to Lake, who averages over 4 assists a game. Lake does. And there he goes. Jordan Lake off the glass. No. Curry is there for the putback.
Well, Curry just using that big body to get position for that offensive rebound and putback.
6'8" sophomore from Coconut,
nice,
Wisconsin. And a good move there by Gary.
Yeah, spinning to the right, but coming back using his left hand. He was almost behind the backboard, so a tough shot from Gary.
And again, they're without Eddie Daly. William Penn is their 6'9" junior. He was injured in that first half and didn't look like he's coming back tonight. So the Statesmen play without one of their top players. Lake spinning and drawing the foul. I think it's Gehring.
That was a good job. Lake is so crafty with the ball, able to get to spots on the floor either for his own shot or, like we've seen, dropping dimes. That time able to draw the foul against Gehring.
Jordan Lake, 82% from the free throw line this season. Misses the first. Plays the most minutes on the team. About 33 and a half a game. And got the second. First 2 points tonight for Jordan Lake.
Now look, changing up just a little bit. Little matchup zone look for Clarke.
Looking for Gehring up over the top. The ball falls into the hands of Lastly. Looking all over the floor. Now he'll run it to the rim, and it goes.
He is just a walking bucket. He and Hood just going back and forth. And there's another turnover from William Penn.
21 points for Darius Lastly. And he's the guy that hit the bucket against Peru State at home at Kiel Center. Back in Dubuque on the campus of Clarke. And it sent that game to overtime. He hit that shot with about 14 seconds left, sent it to overtime, and they won it. Rebound taken away by Blaylock.
Go in and out.
Gehring just scooped it right off his coconut and tossed it in.
Man, what a great job by Gehring. Not making contact with the body of the Clarke player, but just those 6'10" arms stretching out. Oh, Lake with the bucket right back.
Lake's first field goal tonight.
And he's flexing out here right now. This is a good one.
Oh, yeah. And just Cager running over people.
Oh, yeah.
Calling for the offensive foul. It was Lake that took it. Ranked team in the country, 22nd. And the 5th ranked team in the country, William Penn. A little full court pressure here by the Statesmen.
Yeah, you wonder if William Penn is running out of gas as Clarke is just battling and clawing their way back into it. Hood has been quiet for the Statesmen. Let's see if he's able to get it going. But wow, what a
Out
move.
of the timeout, they get Marshall isolated. He has 7 points now.
Good job by Marshall. Putting it in his strong hand and just finishing. That's what we tell all our young players. Hey, you don't need all the handles and the fancy moves. Just put it in your strong hand and finish just like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, 16 now for Gehring to go with 12 rebounds. Having a big night. Marshall. And there's a foul out front. This is going to go against Pender. So Coach Blaine and the pride of Clarke will have it here on the offensive end. Shot clock at 11. Sorry we don't have the shot clock tonight. Not matching up with the scoreboard there that normally we get. We'll try to call that out for you as much as we can. That one reached 2 that time.
And 2 seconds on the clock. Gehrig with the big block. Let's see if Clarke is able to get one off.
So just 2 on the shot clock here with William Penn. That's enough to get a look. See what they go with here. It's going to be Johnson. Just short on it. And rebound taken away by Gehrig quickly down the floor, and they run it out with Hood, but he missed the shot.
Wow.
Nice contest down there by Marshall.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of contact there, but no call. Fish was letting them play.
Watkins missing the 3, but they run down the rebound. It's Crusoe.
Oh, behind the back. Oh, come on, young fella.
Chance Crusoe.
Oh, wow.
That's why he deals it out at over 5 assists a game. Crusoe does. That's 11th in the nation.
Well, the freshman out of St. Louis, Vashon High School, with the behind the back. Call that sweetness. Dropping the dime over the Gehrig.
I think the Penn zone like that one.
Oh, for sure.
1 point lead for William Penn now with Gehrig at the free throw line. A little strong on the free throw. Gehrig's high game on the season is 25.
This is one of those games, Neil, that's going to come down to free throws and layups. Who's able to knock down those clutch free throws to seal the deal?
Fighting for the rebound in there is Meyer. And they call in for the foul. Good series this year, and it continues here tonight. And who knows, could they play in the national tournament in Kansas City? We'll see.
Here's Hood going to work inside, missing that layup, but what a rebound by Crusoe. The freshman getting it done down there.
So Chance Crusoe to the free throw line. Talked about all the assists he deals out. He really doesn't shoot very much, but a good free throw shooter at 81%, showing you why there. That's his first point of the night. He had 11 assists in back-to-back games earlier this season. Culver, Stockton, and Peru State. Misses the second, though. That's his game, dealing it out.
Here's the matchup of the night. Hood against Lastly.
Lastly with a nice bounce pass. Meyer. Maybe it had a little too much juice on it.
Well, we saw it earlier. The
better be ready.
Around pass. Yeah, you got to stay ready with this kid.
Two-point lead for William Penn. They find Johnson off the inbound and ties it up at 67.
Well, that's a good job by Johnson. Not stop moving. Oh, wow. Turnover on the play by Crusoe.
And that's the 12th turnover on William Penn.
Well, watch Johnson continue to move right there after setting the screen. Fender just kind of fell asleep. Nice cut to the basket.
Keith Johnson now with 5. They'd love to see him heat up here in the second half like they know he can. The young man from Dubuque. Went to Hempstead High School there in town. Great all-around athlete. Excellent football player as well. Marshall. Rebound taken away by Hood.
William Penn tonight, 4 of 21 from 3, only 19%.
Dump it into Gehrig. Back to the basket, working on Meyer. Back outside. Pender, it won't go. Tipped up and in by Watkins.
What a tip back by Watkins. Some soft rims here at William Penn. The ball just kind of hangs on the rim. Come on.
Lastly, 23 to tie it up at 69.
Lastly just has all of the moves, all of the angles and ability to finish, but Crusoe, a little too fancy right there with the turnover.
Here comes Gabe Shields the other way. Marshall draws the foul. That foul will go on Newman. Actually on Pender. Either Pender or Crusoe. I think it'll be on Ahmad Pender. And that's the 16th foul on William Penn. They've been good on the inbound plays tonight. And there is Curry, missed the shot. Gehrig with his 14th rebound. And his high on the season is 13. Until tonight, and Watkins doing what he normally does, which is hit threes.
That was a big bucket and much needed for William Penn.
9 points now for Watkins. Lastly had it stolen. Taken away by Watkins. Pender draws the foul as he takes it in. An All-American. And I remember talking to Coach Henry when we did that game 3 years ago. And this William Penn team won. They beat Mount Mercy that year and won the tournament title, went on to the national tournament, won their 30th game that season. And he said, hey, man, when you watch this guy, he runs like a deer. And he did. And he was about 6'9", and 6'9", 235, and just very athletic. So good to see him getting his shot. Great that the folks around here could watch him play. 4-point lead now for William Penn.
And Coach Henry was telling his freshmen, no foul, no foul. You have 3. And what did he do as a freshman? He fouled. Picked up his 4th, so he'll have to come out of the game. Teaching moments for these young players, big time. You got to know time scoring situation, especially at that point.
And these guys can shoot free throws, 73% on the season, and I say that he misses. And this is one of the best. I mean, he's 82%. Jordan Lake. 73% is 15th in the country for this Clarke team. Here's Cager.
They close on Watkins back in that zone. They know who the shooters are for William Penn. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Here goes Hood going to work.
Oh, blocked over the top by Curry.
Good
At
block
6'8". William Penn, once again, the advantage on the glass. 45 to 28 in the rebound category tonight, and they normally do that. They normally out-rebound their opponent by 15, doing better than that tonight, but somehow Clarke is right there with them tonight on the scoreboard. Marshall, just a little short, rebounded there by Gehrig.
Oh!
In transition! He threes it over the front of the rim.
Oh, I see you, young fella, fly.
Ahmad Pender.
Oh, my.
Wearing the flubber shoes tonight.
Oh, he went up and got that, but what about the pass from half court on the alley-oop? Cager.
I didn't think he's going to catch this one.
Cager said, hey, go get it. Look at him. If he wouldn't have gotten fouled, it would have been even higher.
No, that was hammer time if he didn't get fouled.
But what about the strength to still take the contact and the ability to finish?
Yeah, Pender, 3-point play. You know, he won a dunk contest in junior college.
Oh, I bet.
You can see that happening.
Easy.
He went to Wisconsin, Washington County Community College before coming here to William Penn. And while he was being grabbed, went up and got that one. This now a 7-point lead for the Statesmen as we approach 6 minutes to play. Lastly, a fight for the rebound, but it lands into the hands of Cager, and he'll just lead that fast break. Underhand look to Watkins. Rebound Lake.
Probably rushed that shot on break. Good job by Clarke getting back and challenging that shot.
Keith Johnson up top, now to Leslie, who has 23 points tonight. Was looking for the lob, and it was Marshall. And laying in the reverse layup is Hood.
Cager is checkers. Watkins, Hood, Blaylock, they all knock it down. Yeah, Newman. Super well-balanced team from William Penn.
9-point lead. The largest lead I can remember back in the first half was 10. But this Clarke team is resilient. This is kind of how it was going in the second half against Peru State.
Oh!
Johnson with a big hit from dead on.
Oh, just a beautiful looking stroke from the top of the key off the catch, and that's a turnover on Cager. It'll go over to Clarke.
At just the right time,
yeah,
Keith Johnson, the sophomore from Dubuque.
I mean, that was just textbook footwork coming off the down screen, squared his shoulders up.
Yeah, all in one motion.
Oh, one motion, able to knock that one down.
Like we said, they wanted him to get on track here in the second half. He's starting to heat it up just a little with 7 points here. There he is again.
Oh!
Got him another one.
He's feeling it, Neil.
All in one motion. 11 second half points for Johnson.
He's feeling it. That was too big.
And don't look now, but they're back within 3.
Just like that.
It's the rebound work of William Penn leading in that category 48-30 against the three-point work from Clarke tonight. They've hit 8 threes, 40%, 8 of 20. And also, Clarke has not turned the ball over tonight, only 8 turnovers.
Take a look at that last three-pointer by Johnson. That's when you know you're feeling it. The catch and the little fade to the right, still knocking that one down. Put some curry in your sauce, young fella.
Lake just picked up his 4th personal foul, sending Cager to the line. Well, let's see if his foot was on the line. Nope.
Oh, no. Clearing that one.
Cager with both free throws. And back to a 5-point lead. Approaching 4 minutes to play in the Hart Tournament Championship.
They'll probably change their score to 81 because that was a 3, but they'll review it at the next timeout.
Well, I gave him a 3, you know.
Oh, once again?
Oh! Put it in the crack and it falls home. That's when you got it going on right now. Johnson.
I mean, run it until they stop it, and they haven't been able to stop that. 3 consecutive possessions for Johnson. He is single-handedly keeping his team in this championship.
Inside. Gary! With a little something for you on the other end. But the guys that have been hooking it up lately are Keith Johnson and this guy, Gary, who now has a season-high 21 points. 25 was his high prior to this, but he's working on that tonight, as he has 21.
Now let's see who can get some stops. If you're Clarke.
Marshall with the left.
And goes right at Gary, the 6'10 center for William Penn.
Marshall with 9. Cager blocked by Meyer. I think they're going to get Johnson, though.
Cager's just like a little running back, the way he tucks that ball, and he's going to initiate the contact. So tough inside, and you can tell he wants to draw the foul.
And quick. And Cager, 5'10", 175 junior from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. You know, you look ahead at the national tournament and some of the highly ranked teams. Mid-America Christian, they won it all a couple of seasons ago on a last-second shot. Georgetown, they're the defending national champion. Dalton State, number 4. LSU Shreveport, Westmont, California, William Penn. It'll be fun in Kansas City.
Always is. Johnson
from
Waytown.
Foul. They did call the foul. I was going to say, if that one goes in, we're going to have to turn the lights out and go home.
Yeah.
Johnson, and, you know, we thought, okay, he's probably going to heat up a little bit, but man, is he heating it up with 11 points, 4 threes in the second half. He's a 75% free throw shooter on the season.
I don't. That's a close call because you got to give the shooter a place to land. But I didn't think Blaylock ran into him. I thought Johnson kind of missed the first 2. So Free throws and layups. Free throws and layups for all the young players watching this game. Those
Great
are
shot
easy
there.
points.
Great shot.
All three.
Blaine watching them, and he misses them all. And that is so rare out of the 75% three-point shooter.
Oh, man, that is big.
It is big.
At the 2:57 mark, missed all 3 free throws. That could be a 6-point swing.
Well, these guys are boxing in there. Gehrig and Meyer letting them play.
Oh!
At 5'10".
I'm big out here.
Underneath the bucket. 2-possession game now. And Marshall draws the foul as he takes it in. Well, that's one of the things, Michael, you know, down the stretch between these two teams, William Penn, a 69% free throw shooting team, 73 as we look at Cager again for Clarke.
Yeah, Cager, 5'10", with the heart of a 6'6" player down low, battling for that loose ball and able to stick it back.
So Marshall to the line. Has the first 10 points tonight, averaging about 15 a game on the season. He had a big game in the game earlier this season at William Penn against the Statesmen, and they had 21 points in that game. He's got 2 free throws here, 11 tonight. Coach Blaine cheering his team on, down by just 4 here as we approach the 2-minute mark. Tournament title on the line here in the heart. The player of the year in the heart. Hood leaves it back. Newman rebounds Gehrig and stolen away, but a foul inside on, I think, Meyer.
Man, his length
That'll
right
be his
there.
second.
His length is just so hard to overcome. That long shot, long rebound, and he just extend those long arms for the rebound. Take a look at it. Right here, does a great job of avoiding going over the body of Myers. Then Myers has nothing else to do but foul him. He knocks down the first but misses the second.
21 points now for Gehrig and 16 rebounds. Season high. Marshall stolen away by Gehrig. Here's Cager. Hop, step, I'll see ya. Gehrig the rebound again.
Oh, big fella. Oh, my goodness. I love the fact that Cager pushed the ball to force the tempo. The missed tip from Pender, but right there to put it back was Gehrig. Oh,
and a steal by Hood.
Bucket.
Oh, and it goes.
Bucket.
Hood with a huge play.
Well, this kid started the game on fire, and when you're the player of the year in the conference, you finish the game on fire. We call this, give me them cookies right there. Off to the races, foul, and 1. He's yelling, this is my house.
25 game-high points for Dexter Hood. Gehrig has 24 tonight. Nine-point lead for William Penn, just like that. Lastly, on the pull-up, and it goes! And they're jabbering.
Oh, that was nice right there, though. Nice pull-up, but I think lastly gets called for the tech. I don't know if it's a double tech or not. But those two have been jawing since the steal and hoop on the other end. That pull-up is just so sweet. And then lastly has something to say to Hood. And Hood just kind of smiles at it.
So I think they're giving him a double technical here.
I don't know how you give Hood a tech for that. He didn't initiate the contact or anything.
The bucket goes for Lastly, and he now has 25 points in the game. His season high is 31 against Graceland when he hit 8 threes in that game. And lastly, with the free throw.
Still a two-possession game for Clarke.
And I think there was no harm on that. So, at least that's the call. So a three-point play by Lastly, and he makes it a two-possession game as we approach 1 minute to play.
You hear a little full-court pressure by Clarke. Back to a man-to-man. And you know they're going to put the ball into the hands of their best player. This is when the plays just kind of leave you, you say, hey, let's go get a bucket right now.
Blaylock.
Gary!
With authority!
There you go. That might have been it. 8-point lead, 45 seconds remaining for Clarke.
Here's Lastly on the pull-up from the free throw line. He's not done yet with 28. And how about side? But right now, 41 seconds left. Coach Henry thinking about this game. And here's the pressure by Clarke. Nearly stolen there by Johnson. Cager to the rim and a foul. As they go up high and came down hard, both of them. Cager and that's Meyer.
Well, I thought Cager could have lobbed that one to Gary. He had him wide open, but decided to take it in.
And with Jordan fouling out, they miss Jordan Lake. Clarke does here down the stretch. Cager getting all the way to the rim that time. Looks like he's rubbing his elbow a bit. Went down hard. In this two-possession game here, so free throws will be big for Cager, who's only 57% on the season, but he hit his 2 free throws tonight. Actually 3 of 4, make it 3 of 5. And has one more coming. Cager averaging over 10 points a game, 4 assists. That's a big free throw. Everybody with 28 tonight. 28, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. For that man right there, Lastly. Nice little pass inside, unable to scoop it up. Finally, they get it to Marshall. Lastly for 3. Down, got the 3, and has 31.
Oh, my goodness.
Over the place. And we'll be doing the NAIA tournament every game, including the championship game. So who knows? These two teams can make some noise in Kansas City.
Wow.
And there's the foul as Newman brings it up the floor.
Newman was about to travel. If he didn't get that foul call, that would have been big, but still has to knock down these free throws to try and seal this game to make it a two-possession game. We'll keep it a two-possession game.
So Newman, who's another first-team all-conference performer, and Michael, you played in the Summit League, Mid-Con all those years against Oakland.
Oh, yeah.
In the Detroit area.
Raleigh Marshall.
Yeah. Well, that's where Newman transferred from, and he averaged almost 10 points a game there in his last season. In fact, he had a 33-point game against Green Bay, did Kamari Newman. So still a two-possession game. Lastly, rebound taken away by Clarke. In the air, it was Shields to keep it alive, and they'll hang on to it. Only 8 seconds left now, though.
Johnson
just missed it, and Hood high for the rebound. And the foul on Lastly with only 2 seconds left, and now this William Penn crowd at home at Penn Gymnasium, the Penn Zone. They can feel it now. And look at Coach Henry.
Oh, yeah.
This will be the 3rd time that William Penn has won this tournament, and they've only been in the conference for 5 years. One of the other times they played in the title game. And they're going to win their 30th game of the season. But this Clarke team, I'm so impressed with how they hung in here tonight and gave them everything they wanted.
Very resilient. Never gave up, and that's a credit to their coach.
How about that guy tonight, Gary?
Oh, my gosh.
26 and 17.
That's probably one of the best games at any level, NAIA or NCAA alone.
And William